Let's take a look how I use big arrays to hold multiple pieces of information. So this is a voting program where the user can enter candidate names and votes received until they're done, and then it'll print out a table right here with the candidate names, the number of votes, and calculates the percentage, and then it goes ahead and it prints the winner. So what I have is I have two big arrays that are 10 cells in length, one called names and one called votes, and then I'll keep track of how many candidates have been added using this variable size. So this is what my arrays look like. I have two arrays, names and votes, and they both have 10 cells numbered 0 through 9. And then I have a size variable that starts out at 0, and that will hold the number of candidates that I've added to my arrays. So the first time I read in, I'll put Al Green in cell 0, and Al Green got 78 votes. So these two cells are related, right? Al Green has 78 votes in position 0. And then I'll increment size by 1, and then I'll put the next candidate, Kate Bush, into name sub 1, and then 98 in the number of votes. So these two pieces of information are related. And then I'll increment size to 2, and Dave Grohl will go into cell 2 with votes of 62. And then I will increment. So I have 3 candidates in the arrays, right? In cells 0, 1, and 2. And then when I'm ready to process the two lists, I'll just loop through and print out the list. And to calculate the percentage of votes, I wrote another function called calc total votes, and I'm going to pass the votes and the size. And then you can see down here, it iterates through just the votes array, and it totals up all of the number of votes and then returns it. That way I can calculate the percentage of votes that each candidate earns. And then in my print winner, I will find the maximum number of votes. So I create a variable max votes that holds the votes in cell 0, and max index would be 0, and then I just iterate through the votes array looking for the maximum number. And when I found that, I have to keep track of where that is, right? Because if the max number is in position 1, the name that goes with that is in the names array in position 1. So I have to store the max index, and then when I'm ready to print out, I'll print out names in that position. Max index is the winner with, and then the votes with max index.